talk time.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. My name is Andrew, and we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, partial season ticket holder, king of the bobbleheads, Ryan Holcomb. And we are the Rising Phoenix, bringing you Suns talk and news around the NBA weekly.
General fuckery.
And what do we got tonight, Ryan?
We got a lot of stuff, man. We got the Suns playing the Pacers, obviously.
Big game tonight.
Yeah, dude, the return of TJ Warren back to the Valley. That's nice.
What happened last week? What was the weekend review, Ryan?
Well, we had a good road trip. Went to Boston and New York to get some wins. Took a tough loss in Atlanta, though. Trae Young was just shooting the lights out. There was nothing you could really do about it. Then we came back home, lost a tough one to the Spurs by 2 points. Ending was pretty ugly. What did you think?
Well, I heard a stat on TNT. The Suns have lost 6 games this season by a margin of 2 points. So that would be a big swing for their record if those all went our way. But, you know.
It's important that we're in the games, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's important. Other than that, around the league, we got Zion coming out tonight for his first game. We got a trade between the Blazers and the Kings.
Who's that?
What?
Who's that?
Oh, the trade with the Blazers and the Kings?
Yeah.
Dude, it was Bazemore, Tolliver, and 2 second-round picks going over to the Kings. And the Blazers grabbed Ariza, Gabriel, and Swanigan. The big key thing here, though, is that the Blazers saved $16 million in cap space with this trade, which I think they're gearing up to sign someone big in free agency next year, you know?
Yeah. Do you think they can make a playoff push now with the new pieces?
The Blazers? Oh, they're in the playoffs for sure. They're going to be a playoff team. But speaking of the road trip last week, I want to check out this clip of Ricky Rubio just tossing an absolute dime. Oh, what the
beast. It's what he's known for.
Tossing an absolute dime over to DeAndre Ayton here.
Spanish Steve Nash.
The full court alley-oop. It's pretty beautiful.
Beautiful. Big game from Booker, too, in Boston.
Oh, yeah. Huge. He loves performing at the Garden. That's another thing I wanted to mention. His last 4 in the Garden, 70-pointer, obviously the big one. Then 38, 25, 39 coming off that. And on the road trip, he was 39, 9, and 9 this last week. Almost had the triple-dub. So, big things out of Booker every time we go to Boston.
He's averaging the most points in the league
important.
in January.
He is.
It's like
I saw that.
or something like that.
Yeah, very explosive month from him. He's shooting at a very high percentage, as you can see. About 71.8 from 5 feet or less. And he is obviously by far the shortest man on that list.
True.
He finishes at the rim very well.
Wait, go back to that.
Oh,
who's number 1?
It was Giannis was number 1.
No, Giannis is number 2. It was like some random dude.
Oh.
All right, well, cool.
Let's check the standings. After that tough loss to San Antonio, we dropped down to the 11th seed. Not the best, but there's still a lot of hope. We're only a couple games
back tonight.
We can make it back into that 8th seed by the end of this season. Mark my words.
Who's going to drop out of the playoffs?
That's what I was, Give me one team that's in that is currently out, and give me one team that is out that is currently in. I'm obviously going to go Suns. We'll get in. I don't think the Grizzlies will hang around. They're just having some short-term success. Ja Morant's a little young, and I don't think it's sustainable.
I agree with you on the Grizzlies. For getting in, I'm gonna have to go with the Spurs. You can't really doubt the Spurs.
Yeah, you can never bet against Greg Pop. That is true.
That's true.
And same question on the East. Let's just check out the Eastern Conference.
You know, honestly, I think I like the 8 teams that are in the playoffs right now. I think that the Nets are going to go up more.
That's probably a good assumption. If they can somehow get Kevin Durant on the court this season, that would be huge for them.
That'd be insane.
I think that the Pistons could get in. Derrick Rose is performing at a very high caliber. Then he's got Drummond and Griffin down low. I think the Magic will fall out. I don't think they have all the pieces there quite yet.
Yeah.
Definitely not. What else do we want to talk about, Drew?
Well, what's on the list? Looks like
All
All-Star. We got All-Star
Yeah.
coming up.
All-Star is coming up. Let's
February,
talk about the
February,
All-Star
February.
game, Drew, because something's been bugging me.
man,
Oh,
that's-
shit.
that's
Let's
the
talk
sucky.
about Chandler real quick first.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Yeah, what happened to him, super fucking sad. If you didn't hear, he got hit by a drunk driver after leaving practice on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, he was leaving the practice facility, got hit by a drunk driver, super sad stuff. I hope he can recover, get back on the court.
Yeah,
Because
man.
they're saying he's got some pretty serious injuries.
The brain is that's the worst one. I think
Yeah.
about it. Like that just is like that sucks, man.
Some super rough stuff.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah.
All you
Drink.
get this
Listen
crown
to the
out of here.
machine.
That crown is a
Machine
special
knows.
50th anniversary Suns crown for the 50th season of the Suns. I will drink it when the Suns win a fucking championship. Hopefully soon.
It'll be aged
Hopefully,
so
yeah,
well.
it's gonna be super aged. But I will drink it one day. One of
Yeah.
these days, you'll watch me drink it.
And it'll taste even more beautiful than it already would.
So let's get into this All-Star stuff. We've been talking
Alright,
a lot about it over the phone. We don't really agree on who should be in, do we?
No, we do not.
No. So let's get into it. Give me your 5 starters for the All-Star team in the West.
In the West, all right. Well, just to get him out of the way, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
And then
You put
starters.
the starters.
All right. So I got one more obvious one. I've got to put Jokic in there, but we'll get to him. I want to go with. All right. I want Damian Lillard, but maybe as a
Okay.
reserve. But I'll still put him as a starter.
Name your damn starters.
Well, I'm trying to think. And then. How about Chris Paul? Just out of
He's
respect.
putting Chris Paul in. Wow.
He's got OKC in the playoffs. They're doing really well. Totally
playoffs right now.
overperforming. And
I will give you this. He's a great mentor for SGA.
Yeah.
And who is one of my favorite
He's
players.
nice.
I like the Kentucky guys. Big Coach Cal fan.
I agree with that.
And leading into Coach Cal in Kentucky, my starters are as follows: James Harden, Devin Booker,
there we go.
LeBron James, Anthony Davis, gotta show the respect for LA, and Jokic. Obviously,
Okay, yeah.
he's taken a step back from last year, but he is still the leader on a very good playoff bound team in the West.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's one of the best
He's
centers
nice.
I can think of. I mean, I
Nice,
want to
nice.
give an honorable mention to Jonas Valanciunas, though. He has been beasting all year. I mean, I know especially when the Suns
Valanciunas.
play him, we cannot stop him.
True.
Other than that, I think Ingram should get in. Brandon
Okay.
Ingram has been playing very, very well down in New Orleans.
Are you
Way
gonna-
better
you're
than
gonna
he
do
ever
reserves
was.
now?
I think Ingram could even be a strong candidate for most improved player of the year. He was
I would
good
be
in
mad about
LA, but he was never
I would not
a
be mad
huge
about that.
factor. I think
got
he's
him coming
playing very well.
Oh shit! I want to. Well, all right. If we're going to our reserves,
Yeah.
All right. I want to put on. Well, I'm swapping out Damian Lillard and I'm putting Harden in my starters. So I got
Okay.
Damian
Good
Lillard.
choice.
I got Luka.
So we have almost the same starters. Very nice.
Yeah, but I got Damian Lillard. I got Luka. I got
I think Lucas should be in.
yeah. I got. You know. Let's go with Donovan Mitchell.
I do like his game.
I don't like
Yeah.
the Jazz, but you know, like if
but
they're
he
doing
plays
well,
very, very
yeah,
well.
he deserves it.
Him and Gobert.
And
Him and
Eagles.
Gobert are a very nice team together.
Yeah.
Let's move over to the Eastern Conference. What do you like out of there? I'm thinking Kyrie, Trae Young, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, Embiid. I mean, the East is pretty cut and dry.
I love Kyrie. Contrary to the I guess the general consensus on him right now, but I love Kyrie. But I'm not gonna put him in the All-Star game.
Oh no?
No, he hasn't played enough. And the Nets aren't doing that well.
Interesting. So
Giannis, obviously.
yeah,
Simmons.
okay. As a guard or as a forward?
as a guard.
I do love him at the point.
Yeah, we'll put him as a guard. How about Zach LaVine on the Bulls?
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
I think he might be in the dunk contest again.
Oh,
I don't
Pascal
know.
Siakam, obviously.
Yes, another candidate for most improved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's filthy.
I had him more in my reserves. I also think Drummond, Lowry, Simmons, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is putting up the same or better numbers than the season when he won MVP at 22 years old.
Oh, wow.
He is completely
That's cool.
back. It's like the
Good
knee
man.
injury never happened. He is playing his ass off.
Good.
And
Wait, can you throw the
maybe-
teams back up from the playoff teams in the East back up?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think that I think the Pistons can make it in with Derrick Rose leading them.
What about that guy? He was on OKC, Domantas Sabonis. They're doing the Pacers.
Sabonis, yeah. He's on the
He's
Pacers?
nice.
Yeah, he is. He might be a problem tonight. I know he can shoot.
Look where he's got them without Oladipo,
Yeah,
number 6.
yeah.
Oh shit!
They have
and
Miles
Celtics. You gotta
Turner,
put Celtics on there.
I said Tatum.
Oh, you did say Tatum. Okay.
Miles Turner on the Pacers is very good. That, I mean, if you want to get into tonight's game, that is actually a key to the Suns winning tonight, is that Aiden has to shut down Turner. And on the other end, Aiden cannot be stopped by Turner because Turner is also very good at defense. I saw a clip of Aiden today, though, saying that he's finding it very easy to get fouls these days. So hopefully he ends up at the line a lot. Here's another interesting stat. Booker, Ayton, Bridges trio is the third highest net rating in the league. And they're averaging 28.7 net is very, very good. I love it.
OKC lineup is disgusting.
Bridges is very, very good. He's got extremely long arms. Just so good at defense. His hustle is off the charts. I think the Suns have an extremely bright future. And I think we could turn around and maybe take that 8 seed.
Do you think
If
at the
they
trade
play a
deadline
lot.
that's coming up, should the Suns buy or sell?
Neither. I think our squad is very nice. If anything, we're buying, but not at a high price because we can't afford to lose any of these key pieces. I haven't even talked about my guy, Oubre. He is like the glue. This man has the best energy on the team. He gets everyone else excited. He looks like so much fun to be around. Everyone rallies around him, and he balls out. He had an off night shooting against the Spurs. We're looking for him to bounce back tonight hard. And, Booker, we're always expecting a 25, 30-point game out of him. I need Ricky Rubio to keep facilitating, just doing his thing over there. He almost had a triple-double against the Knicks. Vegas has the Pacers favored by 1 point tonight.
Wow.
What do you think about that? Because
They're wrong.
I say Suns by 3. And I'll tell you why. We're going to play great defense. The Booker, Ayton, Bridges combo is going to be on the floor a lot. And we're almost all the way healthy, which has been a rarity this season.
Back home for a few days after the road trip. I'm gonna have to go with the Suns by, should I say 3? Because I'm gonna say 4.
All right. Ooh, he's going
Suns
by
by
4. He's a big
Yeah.
better. He's buying them points.
That's right. That's right.
All right. One more thing about All-Star before we move
Yeah, I was
on.
about to ask you. How do you feel about the fan vote, Ryan?
I hate the fan vote because of this man. Devin Booker should be in the All-Star game, not this clown. Okay? All you Laker fans out there, fucking quit it. All right? It's not funny. It's really not.
It's not just the Lakers
It's not
fans,
funny.
dude. It's the balding white dude. He
The
does it for
average
them.
balding
the
white
average
dude.
balding white dude. He's a meme. You can't stop the meme.
I can't accept the meme though. Not Alex Caruso. Anybody else. Anybody else.
You know,
Speaking of the playoffs, what's your current finals prediction?
okay.
Who do you have facing it off in the NBA Finals next June?
Well, I would like the Rockets and the Bucks. I want the Rockets to win it
Heavy
all
wishing.
because I used to like OKC back in the day. I still do, but now I'm more of just a fan of the NBA in general. But if the Rockets win, then all of my original OKC guys will have gotten a ring. So that would be cool. Harden and Westbrook.
That would be
what
cool.
I'm talking about. But realistically, man, I'm not gonna go Rockets and Bucks.
All right, Rockets Bucks. My prediction is the Clippers and the Bucks. I think the Bucks are just a juggernaut in the East. I'm assuming you think the same, and they cannot be stopped.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, no way they can be stopped. Pretty much Bucks coming out of the East is the consensus. I think the Clippers are very strong. They play a lot of good D. Pat Beverly is just a menace to other point guards. They got Lou Wills coming off the bench. Great six-man. Kawhi, I mean, he's led 2 different teams to finals and wins. Obviously, we know what Kawhi can do. Paul George is there to help. I think one team that can make a lot of noise and maybe get far is the Dallas
I was
Mavericks.
just thinking that.
Luka Doncic is absolutely insane. We have to give props. Obviously, wish we could have got him instead of Ayton. But we love Ayton. So
If he does it this year, if the Mavericks get far, then that just like cements it for the haters, you know? For
I didn't
Luka.
think he had haters. Do people hate Luka Doncic?
There's probably got to be.
I hope not. He's the best.
Doubters. I
He's
shouldn't say
great.
haters. I should
Yeah,
say
doubters. Let's go with doubters.
Yeah.
People don't believe in the European point guard sometimes, but we do. Here on this show, we love the European point
European
guards.
point guard.
Oh yeah.
You got Ricky,
So
Our
speaking
boy
of a
Ricky.
young stud like Luka Doncic,
young stud.
you had something you wanted to talk
Yeah.
about.
All right. So I actually saw this on the NBA Reddit page, but
Oh,
here's my question.
shout out
Just gave me
Reddit.
the idea. Yeah. Ryan, who in the 5 years from now, in the 2024-25 season, who will be the top 10 players in the league?
All right, let's rattle off our bottom 5, so 10 through
Okay.
5 or 10 through 6, and then our top 5, and we'll go back and
Okay.
forth. All right. So I'm gonna start out at number 10. I went with a couple rookies at the bottom of the list that I see a lot of potential in and have high hopes for. So Tyler Hero out of Miami is playing his ass
Okay.
off, very very good out of the University of Kentucky. You're gonna want to remember the name. Dude is only 21 years old.
The
He's
hero.
balling out. Jimmy Butler loves him, says great things about him all the time. Then for number 9, I'm going to go with Ja Morant. I would have liked to have put him higher, but obviously as a rookie, it's hard to judge long term. So we're going to put him at 9. I really like what I've seen out of him this year. I believe Rookie of the Year material, obviously. Zion hasn't played a lot.
Yeah.
Number 8, coming in Tatum. Jason Tatum out of Boston, very, very
Oh.
good. Gets down on
Nice.
defense, can play offense on all 3 levels. I like Tatum. I think he can be a strong leader for them now that they don't have Kyrie. 7, I'm going to go with Trae Young. He's a 30, 40 point a night guy with a triple-double sometimes. I mean, you can't deny the kid's talent. He can shoot from pretty much anywhere in the gym.
The young Steph Curry.
And then 6, actually a guy you snuck into your all-star team, Donovan Mitchell, the Spider. He can jump out of the fucking gym, and he's very good on defense. He's very feisty. Came out of Louisville, great basketball program there. Shout out Rick Pitino. I think him and the Jazz, if they stay together, can build something pretty special in Utah.
All right.
Let's hear
Not a
yours.
bad list, but here's what I got. Actually, mine was not in any particular order, but my bottom 6. I will start off with Kawhi. I think he's only like 28 right now or something like that, so he'll be 33. So he'll still be nice. There's no doubt about that. Ja Morant, another one the boy Ryan had. Ben Simmons, I'm gonna put him on the list.
I like that pick a
Yeah,
lot.
and if he in 5 years, I think that he's gonna get a 3-point shot too, and like
If he doesn't
He'll be
develop
so
a shot in 5 years, he won't have a job in 5 years because it's a shooter's league.
that's true. Yeah. And then I got Pascal Siakam. He's
Very
still young.
nice.
He's 25 right
he's
now.
so young.
Yeah, and he's like the way he's improving right now. I mean, he could go really far in the next 5 years. And then I got Trae Young as well on mine.
Very nice, very nice. How many years?
Now, that was my bottom. That was my bottom 5.
Word.
Yep. All right.
Well, mine are in a specific
Let's go
order
top
because I
5.
put a ton
Yeah.
of thought into this. So my top 5 are as follows. You got Brandon Ingram. He's balling out already. I think he's just going to keep going up. He's on the perfect trajectory to just be a superstar. He's got a body like Kevin Durant, and if he starts playing like it, oof, watch out. Devin Booker coming in at 4. I mean, he's already proven what he can do. He's just going to keep doing it. Hopefully he keeps doing it here in Phoenix. Luka Doncic coming in at 3. We just talked about him pretty extensively. He's very, very good. Love what we see out of him. Then my top 2 are both very big men who are already kind of stars now, but they're both very young. Anthony Davis and Giannis Antetokounmpo are going to both, I don't know if I butchered that or not, I'm sorry.
I'm laughing because we got the same top 5.
Hell yeah. They are both going to just be in the middle of their primes, still doing their things, taking teams deep on playoff runs, obviously, well into the 2020s.
Yeah, Ryan summed it up pretty well. I got the same exact top 5.
Lovely.
Yeah. My order, I guess my order.
Recap it. Ingram,
Booker, Ingram, Anthony Davis, Luka, and Giannis.
Beautiful. League is going great places. I mean, there's so much young talent out there. It's going to just be so exciting to watch basketball for the next 10, 15, 20 years.
Do you think that Giannis
Forever.
is going to stay in Milwaukee?
I think so. I think he likes
What
it.
if they lose? They don't win a championship this year.
If they don't win a championship this year, I don't know. I think that he will.
I hope he does.
They keep surrounding him with good pieces, lots of shooters with him. He's got a good squad, and he holds it down very well.
I don't want another super team era just yet, so I'm hoping he stays.
I think the super teams are dead. I think it's the era of the
The
duos.
duos.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big twos. Also, shout out to Kobe. 14 years ago today, he scored that 81-point game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Kobe.
Shout out Kobe. What are we looking forward to?
Yeah, all right. So next
So
week
we got the Spurs. We're going to San Antonio Friday. Not us, but the Suns.
get him back.
Yeah, got to get revenge for that game earlier this week. And obviously we're hyped up for All-Star Weekend that's coming soon. And the trade deadline will be here soon, so hopefully a lot more deals going down. Anything else you're excited for?
Yeah, you can write us in. I'm going to set up an email.
It'll be in the
about-
description. But
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
and we
comment,
might-
subscribe. We'll be
Right.
doing this every week. Hopefully you like it. Mostly Suns fans will like it, I'm sure, because kind of a little biased.
And just the NBA fan in general that
Yeah, you should.
needs to get some scouting done on the Suns because I'm telling you, 2024. Oh, you know who I wanted to put on my list?
Who?
It was Ayton, but he hadn't played
Oh.
enough this season to throw him on the list.
Yeah, well, he got a bullshit suspension. The
Yeah,
league, man, the
that's true.
NBA deep state, they're trying to shut us down. Just keep your eyes out.
25 games for a diuretic. I don't know.
Shout out,
here's
shout out the
something.
Baines fan club on Twitter. We love that account.
Did you see Delonte West that video today?
I did.
That was
oh
fucked up, man.
my god!
That
that
fucked up,
was
dude. When you sit on the
insane.
curb, it was just like, damn.
I didn't even think that was him.
Yeah,
I was like, I did research. I was like, I can't believe that's actually Delonte West.
that shit's crazy.
That is, it's so crazy. Save
Was he
your
on the
money.
Mavs when they won?
No,
Oh.
no,
Yeah, that was, man.
it's nuts.
Who knows what happened there? That was crazy.
Crazy stuff going on. So for all things NBA and Phoenix Suns, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
On
on the Rising Phoenix, and also too, if we live stream these, you can call in at 480-269-1105, and we'll open up the lines. And if you got something to say, then let us hear it.
yeah, we're like Stephen A. Smith. Come at us with your
Yeah.
hottest takes.
And Skip Bayless.